Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout.
Bellinger connects as this is deep to right, but he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. And they get the double play at third. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike 1. Comes set. The 0-1. Moustakas is there. The throw pulls him off the bag.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Here's Corey Seager. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And not in time as the run scores. The throw here is not in time. He beats Grandal's tag.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, D-Row, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in, too.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you could throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
In now, number 16, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Oh, and this at bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Hit on the ground to short. Garcia gloves it, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
For the Brewers,
Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Let's go.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Unable to find the zone with the slider. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, just 3 for 14. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. This is in the air out to right field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. He won the National League batting title last year. Swinging the bat, he hits about everything. Breaking balls, changeup, fastballs. There wasn't anything that they could get by him last year. I love watching him perform, and I'm hoping that he continues that same trend this year.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Here's Ryan Braun now.
Batting third. No left
A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Now batting, Chris Taylor. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Braun has a read on it. He's got it one away.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 42.
So one away here with the bases empty. And up next will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Yelich on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So it's back to the top of the order now. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. No balls and a strike to count. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got two.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire. Striding in, number 18. He'll take his first hacks here.
The second baseman.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Kershaw is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable. And when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
Mike
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
And another foul ball. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And it's fouled away.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Nope, that's foul.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail it here 2-0. Adrian Hauser is going to come on to pitch
Now
here, and
pitching
in just
for
the
the
third
Brewers.
inning, you have to think he'll be
Number
asked to eat
37,
some innings.
Adrian Hauser.
Coming to the plate now, Max Muncy.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the second baseman, Max Muncy.
First offering on its way. Pulls the string on that one. One strike. Hauser playing here in his age 26 season. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Ripped on the ground to first. Thames has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Now at the plate, Justin Turner. His first plate appearance resulted in an intentional walk. Here comes the first pitch. Hit out towards second. On to first, and there were two down.
Up next for the Dodgers.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Braun has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So stepping in, Eric Thames, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Behind 0-2 now. Here's Kershaw with another 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now. Fouled away. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. This is on the ground over to first. A shuffle over to Kershaw covering to record the out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Adrian Hauser.
Now at the plate, Adrian Hauser. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Kershaw's ready. 0-1 on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Number 16 is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail things here 2-0. Ready for another chance? A.J. Pollock as we begin the top of the fourth.
The center fielder, number 11, A.J.
Now here's the pitch. And that's in there for strike one. Hard on the ground towards short. And he'll have himself a leadoff single as this is through into left.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. He was able to plate 2 with a base hit in his first appearance. First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air out to left. Braun has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 16.
Digging in, number 16. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw. Get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Standing in now, Chris Taylor, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for LA. They're up 2-0. In now is Lorenzo Cain back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Hey. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. It's down for extra bases, and the Brewers have their first hit of the game. He hit the corner and tries for third. And the Brewers kick off the inning with a bang here. It's a leadoff triple.
Now batting.
Well, that's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one as he hustles into third. We'll see if it leads to their first run here. Sometimes a single drip will start a flood.
In is Christian Yelich. Fouled off. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And a nice job to stay with it. A run is across to score, but they are able to get the first out.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
So striding in, Ryan Braun looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. In there, 0-1.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We played 4 full. It's the Dodgers 2. And next to hit will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. He's got it 1 away.
The left fielder, number 31.
Here's Jock Peterson now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Stays alive. Still 0-2. And he can't put him away on 0-2 as this is lined back into center field for a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. That's lifted the other way out to left. And Braun will handle this one for route number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Justin Turner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Runner goes for second. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
For the Brewers,
the third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
And he will get there at first, so he reaches on the drop third strike. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play. 0-1 the count. The 0-2 delivery. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Pollock looking up. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, and the Brewers move out in front now 3-2.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. Thames behind 1-2.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
The 1-0. Grounded fouled off to the right side. Oh, they think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field, and for the second time in the inning, the Gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run. They're none for Reds. Will grab a bat and hit for.
In hitting for the Brewers, number 14, Edgar Perez. Now
here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Slow grounder to first. Bellinger brings it in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
At the plate, Lorenzo Cain. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. 3 runs already home here. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Pollock has a read on it, and that retires the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Brewers lead it 4-2. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. 7 of their at-bats have resulted in first pitch outs, so he said they need to find ways to get better pitches to swing at early in the count. That, or change their approach and work themselves into deeper counts where they might get more chances to hit a mistake pitch. Either way, they're looking to make adjustments down here. Matt?
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Cain has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
The center fielder, number 11, A.J. Pollock.
Next for the Dodgers, A.J. Pollock. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. This ball will be chopped foul. Here comes the 0-1, and he fouls this one off. We're in the 6th.
Your
Brendan
attention,
Woodruff, the 6'4"
Now
right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the
Number
pitching.
53, Brendan Woodruff.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Standing in, Corey Seager, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Braun will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Still down by a count of 4-2. Into the box now, Christian Yelich. His career batting line against Hill. He comes in hitting right at a 300 clip.
Yelich.
First pitch on its way. Strike taken up in the zone. Hill, a veteran at 39 years of age. He was a 4th-round selection during the 2002 draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Hit out towards second. And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Ryan Braun is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And it's fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. Count still at 1-2. Another one sent foul. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So here's the cleanup hitter, number 18. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. No balls and 1 strike. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that is off the wall in right field. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's 5-2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it. But it bounces off the wall, so only 1 run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
Behind 0-2 now.
5 runs, 6 hits, 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee.
Digging in, Eric Thames, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
Moustakas over at second. Grandal at first, 1 gone. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Now batter.
Digging in and looking for more. Orlando Arcia, his career batting line against Hill. He's 1 for 2. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Another good inning for the Brewers. It's time to roll out the barrel. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. We're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up as there's our game summary to this point.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
So coming to the plate, number 16. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now batting.
So catcher. Striding forward now, Chris Taylor. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Takes this the other way to right, but this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. Russell Martin will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 55, Russell Martin.
And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Now the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Now here's the pitch. Is swung on and driven out to right center. Hit. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. The relay. And a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
The left fielder, number 31, Josh Peterson.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jock Peterson. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Jock Peterson with a 2-run blast. And it's now a 7-4 ball game.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from
the batter, the third baseman.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
but the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Brewers 7 and the Dodgers 4. Corey Spangenberg is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Corey Spangenberg.
Adam Kolarek gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
You see that so much, left-on-left matchup, that slider down in a way that you get a bad swing on it. There's so many few left-handed hitters that are willing to drive the ball up the middle the other way. Hey, that's a nice job by the batter right there. Left-handed batter going down the third base line. You don't see that happen too often. A lot of things have to go right. And with the third baseman playing off the line, woof, that's a nice job of hitting right there.
Into the box now, Lorenzo Cain. Fouled away. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. Spangenberg leads off second with nobody out. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Pollock has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And that one just not deep enough, so they'll wisely hold him at third with 1 out in the inning now. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Into the corner and slicing, working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Left field and deep. Back goes Peterson at the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Now batting.
Next for Milwaukee, Mike Moustakas. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Into the seats, 0-1. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Line toward the alley in left center. Peterson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Matt Albert has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 43, Matt Albert.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger, who could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far.
Number 35, Cody
from the stretch. Back up the middle. And this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, 2-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you. You're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
Back in standing. Into the box, A.J. Pollock. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Cain is under it. 1 out. Stepping up to the plate, Corey Seager. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And a rather interesting decision here as they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now. Now at the plate, number 16. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a surprising intentional walk here from the dugout as that will now load the bases.
The catcher, number 3, Chris.
Next up for Los Angeles, Chris Taylor, looking to cut into that big deficit they've got in front of them. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
Garcia has it. A bare hand for 1. Relay to first in time. And just digging in now for the Brewers, Yasmani Grandal. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Fouled off. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, number 3.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Orlando Arcia. He went deep back in the 5th. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peterson moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're on top, however, 9-4. Joe Kelly is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. This is popped up, and the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. Here comes the first pitch. Looked like the sinker there, dipped a little below the knees. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Still even at 2-2.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And he'll go to second here. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. Peterson leads off first with 1 away. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. In now, Justin Turner. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Roll, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Now batting.
First a home run and then a triple, and if the pattern holds, the next hitter will rope a double to bring another run home here. We shall see.
1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to...
And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 9-7 game. And he will make it up to third base as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Still only one out in the inning. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Definitely a strikeout situation here with the runner on third, so that's smart. Trying to make him chase that slider out of the zone.
And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit.
Hey, you tip your hat to the batter for finding a way to find some green grass out there, but man, that has to frustrate you, Dan. An executed pitch right there.
It does. Anytime you make a good pitch, and off the bat, it certainly didn't look like it was going to fall in for a base.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. 4 runs here in this half inning. Now a ball lined to the left side. Popped straight up. Moustakas in foul ground. But this will land untouched. Ready with another 0-2. Line hard. But this is a foul ball.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And this one's in the dirt. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Now the payoff pitch home. He spoils another one and will do it again. Once again a 3-2. Line towards center field. And he is going to tie this ball game late as this ball is down for extra bases. And he's in safely at third as the run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Corey Knebel takes over on the mound in a tie ball game. There is one gone here in the top of inning number 9. Back up the middle. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
He's running. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Will this be a big out of the bullpen? On to first, and they get the double play. Joe Kelly enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 17.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. And it was quite a turn of events we witnessed in the last half. A lot of runs put up on the board, and we've got a very close game on our hands now. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Batting, center fielder.
At the plate, Lorenzo Cain. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Strike one to start the at-bat. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Grounded to the right. Muncy in the hole. Throw to first will take care of him, and the Brewers are now down to their final out.
Now batting, the right fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Stepping in now, Ryan Braun, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's 4 for 14. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Well, that's what you want.
And he strikes out again, and that's the 5th time he's punched out today. This game will not end here in the bottom of the 9th as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. Walker Buehler is up off the bench to pinch hit here, so we'll see what he can do to begin the extra frames.
Walker Buehler.
Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Into the box now, Jock Peterson, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. On to first, and it's a very quick start to the 10th. Already 2 away here.
Now
Max Muncy will stand in yet again, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 9 as this was the big blow. A 2-run shot that helped get us to this point here in the extra frames. Swing and a liner. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Into the box. Justin Turner, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. The 0-1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Yelich is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Dodgers leave 1. Our score holds at 10 apiece. Walker Buehler comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Number 21, Walker.
Stepping in, number 18. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Pitch on the way. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. ball to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Ready once again, Mike Moustakas. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Line toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Now batting, catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Digging in, Yasmani Grandal. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, he needs to clean it up. He's already got the hat trick. The boys are wondering if the golden sombrero is soon to follow. Gotta lock this AB in.
2 out, nobody on. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And he fouls this one off. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Our score holds at 10 apiece. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He'll kick things off here in the 11th.
Number 35, Cody Bellinger.
Here comes the first pitch. Line to the right side. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away.
The center fielder, number 11, A.J. Pollock.
So digging in now, A.J. Pollock. His head-to-head numbers against Corey Knebel. He's a perfect 2 for 2. He also has 1 home run. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey.
Now at the plate, Corey Seager. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Back goes Braun on the warning track. He makes the. Manny Pena is up off the bench here to start the home half of the 11th as he'll try to get on base as the possible winning run.
Pena.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Swing and a shot to third, but quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's one gone.
Not shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Settling in now, Orlando Arcia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Hit hard up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's 1 out in the inning. They got 1 more to play with that they could potentially be productive with, but this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Standing in now, Travis Shaw. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And, oh, they say he beat the throw, safe at third. So he moves all the way up to third here. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D, where with the runner in scoring position, the sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Ro?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
Clearly fooled there on the slider. And he sails it over his head. That ball's down the line, and this is trouble. And they come back to win it here in 11 innings. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
(11-10) is the end of the line in this score. The Milwaukee Brewers get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Corey Knebel is the winning